What up, YouTube? Timmers here. Since I'm doing my reviews for Ryan Reynolds movies and because of Free Guy, here's my review for his 2005 comedy, Just Friends. Now, the film stars Ryan Reynolds, who plays this high school student named Chris Brander, who ends up, pretty much loving his, best friend named Jamie Palmino, who's portrayed by Amy Smart. And so he ends up finally confessing his feelings, but she has to tell him that she just wants to be friends with him. Yeah, that pretty much still, but of course, you got but of course, in the beginning, Ryan Reynolds' Chris is actually, obese, so there's that as well. And so, 10 years later, he ends up pretty much dropping the weight, so there's that. And he is also, so 10 years later, Chris is now the successfully record executive and is involved with this pop star named Samantha James, played by Anna Faris. But he also still, has feelings for Jamie. But it also turns out that Jamie is dating this, So it turns out that Jamie is also dating this other guy who's portrayed by American Pie alum Chris Klein. So he pretty much so of course his plans ends up going to Paris for the holidays, ends up falling true, so he ends up returning to his hometown to try to win Jamie's heart once again. You had Chris Marquette, who actually portrays his brother. He was really good. This is definitely, the friendship between both Ryan Reynolds and Amy Smart is really decent to watch. Anna Faris, that woman could sing pretty well. It was pretty cool hearing her buzz out a couple of tunes here. This definitely shows of how great how great Ryan Reynolds could do with comic. Of course, obviously we've seen that with Deadpool, Free Guy, and all. But it was also really cool to see Ryan Reynolds in a fat suit. That was really interesting. Definitely, reminded me a bit of movies such as Shallow Hal, where it's a skinny person in a fat suit, which I always find to be pretty funny. We've seen actors in fat suits before. Gwyneth Paltrow in Shallow Hal, Adam Sandler in Click. So yeah, it's always really fun when we see these skinny actors in fat suits and all. And the movie definitely has some really fun humor in this. Amy Smart, I've been a fan of Amy Smart for years. She definitely needs to be a bigger enough star. But anyway, you also had Stephen Root was also in this as well. The film was directed by Roger Campbell, who also directed Cruel Intentions. So seeing him go from that to a comedy like this is pretty interesting. He also recently directed that recent After sequel, which was not so good. He kind of needs a bit of a comeback there, but anyway. The movie is also technically a holiday-based film too, so it's not really one of the best Christmas films, nothing like that. But it's definitely a really decent holiday movie worth checking out. It has some really fun laughs to it, some fun humor. Ryan Reynolds definitely plays his character really well, and it's really cute, charming. So yeah, if you guys haven't really seen Just Friends, I'm not really sure what you can find nowadays, but it's definitely a really decent movie worth checking out. Anyway, let me let you guys. Have you ever seen the Ryan Reynolds movie Just Friends? If so, what show? Were you a fan of it? Were you not a fan of it? Drop comments below. Don't forget to subscribe, hit that bell for notifications. This is Movie Sign Out.